How we doing? This video is going to be called Metaphysical Awakening. These words mean a lot to the Metaphysical Awakening. These words mean a lot to the future of this planet and the collective of the people on the planet individually and the collective. Also, it means a lot to beings in the second dimension because everything is changing now. So they have to adapt to the new change, which is compassion, honor, and equality and creation. So they have to understand how to help their guidee, right? The spirit that they're guiding. They gotta understand how to help them as best as possible through the new system. The metaphysical is stuff that you can't see, but it's still there. Like spirit. Spirit that's around you all the time in a second dimension and in the third dimension. But it's going to be metaphysical. You got abilities that you can use. You have abilities that you can use to try to see this as best as possible. You were born with abilities, right? You weren't given abilities. It's not like a chosen thing. You were born with it. You have it, and I'm not saying born through the physical. I'm talking about your spirit is it. It has it. When you were released from the original first being, when you were released, you were given abilities. You have them. So that is what it is. It's not like you need to go to a master or something and learn all of this stuff. You have it within you already. Excuse me. got a little sore throat right now, I guess. But so you have these abilities. You use them all the time. You're just unaware of it. Like I said in the previous video, your heart, you're feeling stuff, the intuition, your heart, your mother's intuition. They call it mother's intuition. It's not really mother's intuition. That's just a word that was put onto it to help you understand in the collective that this is what it is. It's almost like putting things into a box. We do that a lot. We put things into a box here on this planet so we can try to understand it, right? Because if it's not in a book or if it's not in a box type deal, then we don't understand it, which is weird. You have your heart can feel people. You have your solar plexus, your gut. This stuff, you got your solar plexus. It's like a yes tone, like a yes no type reaction. If like I said, you're standing in a line. And you feel somebody's looking at you, and you turn and look at the person. That wherever you feel it's at. What's happening is your guides are turning you that are in the second dimension and say, hey, look, you're feeling it. Look, someone's looking at you. That's you feeling it, but you're also, your guides are helping you see, helping you understand what's happening. This has been going on forever. Okay. The problem is the system has never been for us to know who we really are. That's the problem. That problem has been stopped. That system has been stopped, and it's going to go away very soon. Now, obviously, the system that you've been in for a long time, forever, it's not going to go from, it's not going to stop and halt, and then we're going to go jump into the next one, you know? You have to have a slow process to go into the new one. But, you know, that's going to take a lot of time. That's going to take some time. So, you know, you got your pineal you can see. You can use your pineal. You know, like I said, like you're daydreaming off, and you just, what happen is, what you're doing is you're using your pineal and you're flowing and seeing. Now, obviously, your spirit guides are going to help you, push you in a direction where you need to go look at something. Right? And but you're relaxed and you're willing to go and look and see. That's important. That's really important. If you can't relax, you know, this is going to be hard. Relaxing is probably the hardest part, and then once you relax, you have to believe what you're seeing. If you don't believe what you're seeing, then you ain't gonna get anywhere. You know, mistakes happen all the time. It's just, you know, don't be afraid to go through your mistakes. Right? Nobody's perfect. No one's perfect. You know, everyone makes mistakes. That's an issue on this planet big time right now. It's always been that way. But people think they can't, if they mess up, they don't know how to do it. It's like, oh, I messed up, can't do it. You know, and then they beat themselves up, and it's like, where do you think that comes from? Feel why you feel that way. You know, just feel why you think you can't do something. Because most of the time it's something that, it's an issue that you have developed unintentionally or intentionally that you don't understand. Right? Let me move this down. But you know, repetition, repeating yourself, and repetition is important also in awakening to who you really are, spirit and a body. We are much more than we have been told that we are. We can do much more, right? We can do a whole bunch more than what we have been doing and shown that we can do. Perfection, again, let's go back to perfection. Perfection doesn't exist, okay? Perfection, where does that come from? Perfection comes from an ideology of wanting to be worthy of something. Where does that come from? That comes from your religion. That comes from religion. Religion teaches you to be a perfect little being, and if you're not perfect, then you need to bow down to me and say that I'm not worthy. Then I need your help, or help's a good thing, but when you want to praise something that you think is better than you, and you're not on the same footing and equal footing, then there's an issue there. God doesn't exist. Okay? At all. Doesn't exist. The word God shouldn't even really exist. A lot of words on this planet shouldn't really even exist. but that was on purpose, why would you, God wants you to bow down to Him, and say, "Oh, I'm great. You're Almighty. Please give me this because I'm asking you for it. I'm on my knees. I'm begging you." And He's looking at you like, it's looking at you like, ooh, yes, I love this, Um, but God is, if you want to put God on somebody, put it on the original first being, male and female. That would be your God, and they never cared about you. So that's your God for you. They don't ever cared, never cared. Those beings are dead, so doesn't even matter now. But I'm just trying to tell you what they implemented in this reality, in every dimension. So but repetition is important. Say for meditation, right? You have to keep doing it. You can't just go, "Oh, I know how to do it now. I'm good," right? No, it doesn't work like that. Repetition and repeating yourself is super important. Even the information that you say it's got to be repetitive, right? Because if you want to touch as many people as possible, you're gonna have to repeat yourself. You're gonna have to repeat yourself over and over and over. Which in return helps you understand the information better and who you are as a person and where we're going. You know what I mean? So like meditation. Meditation is just a word, right? The action is way more important than the word. Okay? People fail to realize that all the time. They're stuck on the word, and they're like, "Oh, that's what this words mean, so I have to be what the word has an energy to it. So I have to be what the word is." No, you got to be what the action is. Okay? You got to be what the action is, not the word. The word is just to say what the action is. Excuse me. That's what the word's for. All right, so meditation is everything. It's anything and everything, really. If that's how you look at it, it's how I look at it. Say you're washing the dishes, right? That could be a meditation. You're just sitting there, washing the dishes, calming down, relaxing, right? How long does it take you to wash the dishes? Most people don't wash dishes now, but you don't got a dishwasher. But if you say I'm gonna do the dishes, wash the dishes, say the dishwasher's already full and I got loads of dishes that need to be cleaned, right? Then I'm wash the dishes, and relax and try to feel yourself and your thoughts. Listen to your thoughts. You are some of your thoughts. You are not all of your thoughts. Okay? Because you have spirit guides talking to you all the time. Right? A lot of people think that's them talking to themselves. No, it's not. It's both. It's you talking to yourself and spirit talking to you. Okay? That's why calming yourself down and relaxing puts you in a frame of mind and in a state to where you can understand who's talking to you. Okay? Not everything in your head is you. I can promise you that. Okay? So, say like riding a bike can be meditation. Now, obviously, you're conscious a little bit more there, but once you know how to relax yourself, okay, and just be with your thoughts. Don't be afraid of your thoughts. Don't be afraid of them. Don't be afraid of anything that pops into your head. If it does, just look at it and let it go. Because that will teach you to be more grounded and relaxed. If a thought comes in your head and you're always thinking about it, you're too conscious, So if, thoughts come in your head, feel it, for what it is and let it go. You know, a lot of times you'll be doing stuff and then once you start to do that a lot more, you'll realize there's thoughts that aren't yours. Like there'll be thoughts that come in your head and people and it won't even the words won't even sound like the words you would use. There would be words where it would be there's no way in the hell I would say that word in my head. You know what I mean? There's no way in the hell I would say that sentence how it is that sentence is. I would not say that ever. I've never said it, right? That's how you know someone else is talking to you. You know, like say there's humor that comes into play in the conversation. Okay, you know you would never say something like that, or you would even laugh at that, and you start laughing at it. Someone's laughing at what's going on. You know what I mean? Everybody is much more than what they think they are. All right, the information, these books, J. Essex wrote these books. This is where this information will come from. Obviously, it comes from you, right? But you know the system that we've been in is crappy, so people have to be exposed to the information, right? So they can start going. You know, you have to. It's like a beacon. It's like a buoy in the water. That's what this is. It's a beacon. You know what I mean? So here's the first one. I've done this before, but this stuff is so important. This will get you on the right track. Now, obviously, you are in control, right? You're the one pressing the brakes and pressing the gas. You know what I mean? It's you. It's you that pushes yourself forward. Ain't anybody else. Because they're doing their own thing. They're trying to figure out them, right? So here's the second one. Creation, its journey evolving into paradise. Sorry. This is the second one. This one's a lot thicker. How many pages it's got in here? 380 something. 387. And some of this is just like syllabus and stuff, but and there he is. There's that man. Awesome person right there in spirit. All right. So this is where the information is going to come from. This is going to help you. This tells you who all the players involved and what the spirit is. Okay. Chapter 1 is the birth of the first being. All right. Chapter 2, it lives. Chapter 3, the creation of male and female. Chapter 4, the first beings start building, which is bodies and stuff like that. The bodies. And then chapter 5, building the second dimension. Chapter 6, the third dimension. Chapter 7, releasing the new first beings. Okay. Chapter 8, angels from the original first being, the first angels. So on and so forth. You know, you got chapter 13, Fey Essence. It tells you what the Fey Essence is. Chapter 14, Animal Essence. Tells you about the Animal Essence. Chapter 15 tells you about the Universal Essence. Chapter 16, you know, you get the picture. Tells you about Plant Essence. 17, Human Essence. Right? So there's so much stuff. Chapter 22 is the 5 stages of soul evolution. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that people need to be aware of that, you know, that's changing and they need to be aware of. So I have read this book 5 to 6 times. It's like an encyclopedia almost, or you know, the thesaurus or whatever. But Thor. That's funny. Anyway, Another tool that will help us in the metaphysical, helping you, which is stones. Okay, this necklace is made up of different stones. All right, this is sand jasper. I've done this before in a video, but you know, this is for future as well. This is sand jasper. This helps you relax. The little black ball, little black stone, that's black onyx. Strengthens your core, so you can be strong within yourself to go see. This is a seeing necklace. This is a journey, metaphysical journey necklace, shamanic journey necklace is what this is. But helps you see and stuff. And then you got this is picture jasper. I thought it was tiger's eye, but this is picture jasper right here. Helps you see through your pineal. It makes you picture, and then you got the yellow citrine right there for focus and some sort of clarity. So this is a stone necklace, but you also can have like just regular stones, you know. Let me go get some. These two stones right here are very powerful. Okay, this stone is called, I love this stone. This stone is Dragon Egg Star Essonite Crystal. Okay. Dragon Egg Star Essonite Crystal. This stone is insanely strong. And it's been cranked up. So it will go, if you come and try to feel this stone. If you can feel energy, this stone will hit you really hard. This might be the powerful stone I have, actually. And then this one, these stones will help you feel the energies. You just go like this, right? Put your fingertips like this. I mean, you're just allowing the energy to come in, and you're gonna wait and feel where you see it, or where you might see images, but where you feel it at. You're just gonna wait and feel it, you know. This is Dragon Egg Star Essonite. It has got crystal in it, but it's not as heavy as that one. That one's like 100%. But these are the two strongest stones I have. Well, I got two more pieces of this, but they're all about the same power. But to me, these two stones are the strongest. What I get with this is I get a rock dragon. It's like a rock. He's like a rock, but he's a dragon all at the same time. It's pretty crazy. And it comes in the core, and it comes up in the head. It really hits you in the head. So this is how you're gonna feel the stone as best as possible. You know, people go like this. They go, "Oh, I'm gonna put it on my forehead, and I'm gonna feel it much easier." No, you could do whatever you want, but that's not how you're gonna feel it better. You're gonna feel it better with your fingertips like this, and you're just gonna relax and wait. So you're just gonna calm down, and you're gonna feel it. Let me put it over here again. These are two beautiful stones. Now, that's how you do it with all of them, okay? That's how you're going to do it with every single one of them. After, you put it in your pocket. Just put it in your pocket, and you'll forget about it, and then, So you're not thinking about, oh, I got this thing in my pocket, forget about it. And then you'll feel it. You'll start to feel it. Anyway, I will probably do this video and the same title again because, new people coming in, hopefully. And so it'll be along the same lines, because people need to understand this stuff. This is important stuff for their future and ours as a collective. But it would also help me feel and talk about the same stuff and see if I come up with the same stuff. If I'm saying the same thing or if I'm saying something a little different. Because we're all trying to learn and grow, right? If you're staying the same, if you're afraid to change, that's not good. You have some issues you need to look at. That's an issue, because change is the only thing that's consistent. It's the only thing that keeps going. So don't really know what else to say here. Oh yeah, there is rune cards. Like tarot cards and stuff. Those are good. Those help you talk to your spirit guides as well. You're feeling and you're listening to by like pulling up. I don't have any of those. I've never really was big on spirit cards, rune cards. I never was really big on those. But what I did do is I would do this, not knowing that I was doing this. Like, I would always do things to where it would always have a similarity to pulling rune cards. But here's what I would do. I would take like 10 DVDs, right? I wanted to watch a movie, okay? I'd take 20 to 15 DVDs, so I got a lot, and I would line them up on the floor, and I would feel which ones I need to get rid of and which ones I need to, just whatever. Like, I'd have like, say 10 or 20, and have a row of 4 or 5, and I would just feel like, nope, not this one, so I get rid of it. I'd feel, maybe it's this movie I need to watch, nope, I get rid of it. That's along the same lines of pulling rune cards and any type of card, angel cards, tarot cards. But that's the same type of way. I used to do that a lot with my DVDs, and just like I do with food. I do that, feeling the food is the same thing. What you're doing is you're feeling the energy in the food, and you're feeling the energy of the spirit talking to you, that helping you say no, yes. That's what you're doing. It doesn't have to be in a box. You see what I'm saying? If this box is filled with rune cards and tarot cards, then you have to do it a certain way. But this box over here is filled with, whatever, apples and oranges, and it's all, you can do all of that with everything. You don't have to put that into a box. We do that all the time as a species. We're putting stuff into boxes. It's like, if that's in this box, then I need to react and act like this, but it's over here now, so I'm confused to how to even operate this. That's that's weird to me. I've always felt like that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna do it with everything, Clothes. People are doing it with clothes, but obviously they're controlled too. Like, oh, I need to look like this, or I need to look like that. But do it with your clothes. Hey, this is how you figure out who you are. This is where it comes from, Help with your guides. Hopefully your guides are helping you and not messing with you, because they got issues just like us. you know. But they're not attached to emotions and stuff. Well, they kind of are, but not as much as a physical body, that's for sure. You know, we can easily get messed with. You know, a physical body, coming into a physical body is like a, it's like a tuning, it's like a vibration, and it gets put into water, which actually kind of amplify, but put it into a tar. Take a tuning fork, ding, and hit it, right? It's got the vibration coming off of it, and then you drop it into a tar. It's like that. You know, that's what a spirit is coming into a body. That's what it's like, because the body is so physical and dense that it takes away from the energy and frequencies that's going to allow you to feel and stuff. It's a trap, is what it is. If you want to, you know how people say the ghetto is a trap or whatever. Like, oh, it's a trap. You know, that's what a body is. It's a trap. So if people say, oh, I live in this trap neighborhood. No, you live in two traps. You live in that neighborhood that's a trap, and you live in that body that's a trap. So you're double trapped, right? But that analogy that I just said about the tuning fork and put it into tar, that analogy came from Jay Essex. That's who I originally heard it from. So I'm gonna give credit to where credit is due. But that's what it's like. Well, what else? There's so much more that can be talked about. About metaphysical awakening. It's hard to cover in a video. But repeating is important. Repetition is important. That gets you to where you want to be. And obviously you have to relax and try to feel what you feel, But the July 4th earthquakes, I was shown I think like right when it was happening, or right an hour after it happened, I was shown what happened on July 4th of the earthquakes in California, and I knew there was going to be another one. I knew there was going to be two. As soon as I was shown what happened, male source spirit over in the second dimension, very strong source spirit, showed me what happened, and I was supposed to feel all of what I was actually supposed to feel. Tried just to pick up all the information. I didn't pick up all of it, but what I was shown was who done it. I was shown that the earthquake. July 4th has significance as well, Independence Day. Also, this is another part of it. The sports free agency, NBA free agency, was going on at the time, and Kawhi Leonard signed. Kawhi Leonard is being helped to break down. He's a basketball player. He is being helped to break down the NBA stuff. He's showing you what's real and what's more important. He is being pushed to do this stuff. That was another aspect of that. And I also saw an ET base, an Anunnaki ET base, that was being broken up as well. I don't think anybody was killed, but maybe some injuries. I think injuries came about, but I don't think anybody got killed. That was a part of it. There was a whole bunch of aspects to this July 4th earthquake. But and I was watching a preseason, the summer league in NBA, and they had an earthquake and they shut the game down, which was funny. But so, and then I knew there was going to be another one that same day. I felt like, oh, there's going to be the second one, and it's going to be even stronger. But and it was like 7.1 or something. The first one was like 6.4 or 3, and then I'm like, oh crap, there's going to be another one, and then it was. So maybe that was to make a point. I also knew that at the time I should do a video, but I didn't because I was told Frank will do a video. I was being told that, okay, just relax, Frank will do the video. Frank will do a video about it, what he saw and stuff like that. He talked about Lemuria coming up as well. Frank's an awesome person. But he also talked about Lemuria in Hawaii. Is that Hawaii, I think? Yeah. And coming up as well. I didn't get any of that when I went to look and shown that. I didn't get any of that. But that is, I take what he says as the truth. So anyway, so that's what I was shown. I was shown strong source spirit doing it. It was like a dragon energy. It was source spirit through dragon energy. So it was both of them. You see what I'm saying? It projected dragon energy out, and then broke up, had the earthquake, broke up the Anunnaki base down there in California. And so that's pretty much what I got. And then when I felt a little bit more, the NBA was involved in that. They were like a side product of what really was going on. You know what I mean? Like the side show, because that's what it is. To be honest with you. But so that's what I saw. I didn't get any of the other stuff like the Lemurian Hawaii stuff, but that's fine. That's what other people are for, right? We come. Other people are doing this as well. That's great. We gotta have an army, so to speak. We gotta have people that are not afraid to say what they feel, and see, because that's important. That develops fortitude to go further. Now, obviously, you're going to get messed with because people in the second dimension there's still spirits over there that don't care about this system because, number one, they're confused. Number two, they've never seen it, so they're scared and they're weary of it, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? Because people on this planet feel the same way. Everybody's afraid of change, because they don't know what to expect. They want to expect something, but which all they really need to do is just flow with it, and they would feel the understanding of it. If you're in a job where that it's not right for you, you're probably going to be changed. The job will probably be changed for you, help you anyway. But everything's going to be changing. Everything's going to be changing to where it's going to benefit equality, compassion, and honor. Well, I guess that's it. There's so much more that can be said here. It's just I'm blanking, but it's about you. Ain't about anybody else. It's about you. You're the only one that's going to figure out who you are. That might be scary to hear, but that's the truth. There's people on here like me. I'm I'm here to help. There's a whole bunch of people around the world that are waking up and trying to do this same stuff, that are trying to help as well, themselves and others at the same time. ETs are going to come down here and are going to help. They've been here for a while, it's funny, people that say, oh, when's the ETs going to get here? They're going to come here and, when's that going to happen? They've been here for a long time. They've already been here. It's up to you to understand yourself and to feel that, It ain't up to ETs. It ain't up to God or whatever. It doesn't exist. God's not gonna help you. Not gonna happen. That's not real. And they're the ones that, first being male and female, are the ones that cause the problems. You think they're gonna help you? No. They're not even around anymore, so it doesn't even matter. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.